What's up, peoples? Jonathan from Hierarchy here. I'm really excited to do this demo and review of one of my favorite plugins, Drum Monkey by Unison Audio. This is the plugin that started it all off for me with Unison, and I was skeptical about spending like around $250 to get this plugin. When I bought it, I thought, what am I doing? Am I just crazy? But I have to say it was absolutely worth it. So today I'm going to do a review. First, I'm going to do my honest review about the plugin. Then I'm going to show you some of the plugin features, how it works. And then I'm going to make beats for 3 different genres. We got some chill trap, some lo-fi, and some chill house. All the MIDI files that I'm using are available for free on my website. All these patterns. So I will have a link in the description to my free download vault, as well as to a link to check out Drum Monkey. And then after we make beats for these 3 different genres, we might, which I think are kind of their bread and butter, we'll mess around and make beats in a bunch of other genres, and you kind of see some of the positive and negatives of those. All right, so it's gonna be pretty lengthy demo probably, but I'm pretty excited because this plugin is fire. So my honest review about Drum Monkey is that it's really great plugin, especially if you're just making modern hip hop. I really think that's Unison's bread and butter. But I'm a keyboard player, so I mean, I can play beats on the drum, on the piano, or on my different pads or whatever. But I'm not a drummer, so it's just amazing to have unlimited different patterns and unlimited different percussion at my disposal. It's just a great way to start a beat for me. Uh, just it's really expensive, but it's unlimited beats forever, and that's worth a lot to me. It's definitely been worth it. I've definitely gotten my usage out of it. The sounds are really fire, especially with the hip hop and the trap. Their percussion sounds really clean, and like the house beats and stuff. It's kind of wonky and a little bit different. It's different than most of the percussion samples that I have in my vast library. They just sound really good. They obviously spent a lot of time perfecting the different sounds for the different genres. So the sounds are fire. I think the patterns, vary in complexity. It's not the most complex patterns, so I think it's just a good starting place, And if you want to get more complex, I think that's something you'll have to do later. While I do like their sounds a lot, most of the time I just take the MIDI pattern and put it on my own drum rack that I have everything all set up, mixed, EQ'd, compressed. Most of the time I end up just using my own sound library. And then, I have the freedom of changing up the patterns as well. But the fact that you can drag and drop the MIDI, and the fact that you can drag and drop the audio as combined audio or stems is just amazing. It makes it really easy to get a starting drum pattern, and then if you're a musician like me who thrives on melodies, then it's a great starting place. So I really love this plugin. I think it's absolutely worth it. I believe you can subscribe, $20 a month. You could make thousands of beats in like a month. and then maybe just pause it or whatever. But it's worth it in the long run to have this if you want unlimited beats. So that is my honest review. It is totally worth it. It is totally amazing plugin. I love it so much. So the plugin features. Let's see. I'm just gonna expand this a little bit so I can see the Drum Monkey. Basically, you got your big randomization button. You select your genre that you want. You click the button. It just spits out a beat. It's amazing. I would rap on that. You have 4 bars or 8 bar length. You have undo and redo buttons. And then you have all your different sounds here. Like this has kick, snare, off snare, and closed hat. But then you can add more, like if you want a ride or a percussion. I would do like a percussion. And then this button here is to change the percussion sound. This button over here will make a different pattern. So that one's subtle. Dope. All right, so that you can just keep adding. You've got basically you can turn them all on off from here. You can solo them. You can I guess you can lock them in place and maybe redo a whole section or something. You can keep like one part of it and probably just redo the whole thing. Let's see. I've never actually used that. Yeah, that's cool. I'll undo that. So yeah, you can keep like a certain part. That's amazing. You've got swing down here for 16th or 8th note. You can add some swing. And then you've got your drag and drop MIDI, which you can do it by stem, or you can do it as a combined. And then you got the drag and drop audio, which you can do as stems, or you can do as audio combined. So I could just drag out the beat, throw it in a loop, and then you can see that it has the beat here. Yeah. And I find that when you drag out the stems, they seem a little quiet sometimes, but it's kind of nice. You got some headroom to work with. They're not like super over volumized, which is really nice. So you can put your own effects on it and really treat it nicely. Then the last little feature is that if you click on each sound, you have an ADSR. You can shorten, tighten it up. You can do volume, pan, transpose. And then you have your MIDI note out, which I like because I have a very advanced drum rack here with all my drum sounds that I use. So I always have my kick on C1, and then the snare, it would be like G1. The off snare would be like my trap 808 snare, F sharp 1. Got my trap closed hats on A sharp 2, and then percussion like F sharp 2. Yeah. So then I would drag out my MIDI audio onto my drum rack, and I can just randomize the sounds. The only the only drawback with dragging and dropping the combined MIDI is that you'll notice here on the closed hats, when with the trap, some of the trap hi-hat variations, they'll add like lower and higher variations of the hi-hat pattern. And when you drag it out, as all the MIDI, it will combine the pattern onto one line, like so. And I don't think it has the other part of the pattern here is missing. So I would in order to fix that, you basically just have to drag out the hi-hat by itself, and you would have to have like, a separate I guess we could just put this on. So then this other little pattern here, we can put on like a different I would go back into the original pattern and then like paste that and then move it on to like a different hi-hat. But yeah, I mean, if you'd have to have like a, like your hi-hat on a key roll or something, on a piano roll, like in Fruity Loops or something, and then it'll have the pitch down version. So, but yeah, for a beat like this, like I would probably put the hi-hat like a little bit to the left. I'd put the percussion a little to the right, maybe even put the off snare also to the right a little bit. And then you can save, this pattern. Although here's the actual pattern. So when you randomize one of these sounds, when you switch sounds, like if I wanted a different snare, it'll randomize it within the genre that you're in. Right. And then you can also just like click and see the entire list of snares and then just pick that way, but you won't necessarily, like right now it's in the genre all, but you could be like UK trap and grime. So that is just such a fire snare. I mean, it's got like some noise and a rim in there. Listen to that. They really pop, especially for the hip-hop trap stuff. There's one other thing. They have this fattener. It's kind of like sausage fattener plugin. You can fatten up, compress it a little bit. Fat. All right, so that is pretty much all the features. You've got up to 8 tracks. So yeah, it's time to make some beats. I'm gonna start off just playing this pattern. Start off playing the pattern. I'll get rid of these other little beats. Make sure all we're hearing is the Drum Monkey beats, and then. Yeah, all right, here we go. So it's already playing, so we'll switch up the track, right? Hip hop. Let's click it one more time. Let's go, drummer. sounds so good. Sounds better than any clap I have in my entire library, pretty much. All right, so let's do another one. Along with a clap. Some claps just sound so good. I like that one. Gotta save it. I didn't want to do that in this tutorial, but I can't help it. They sound so good. Let's try 8-bar and see what it does. If it has like some slight variations. Yeah, it looks like slight variation on the percussion. No, I don't know if there's any. Get the idea yet? It is fire. I like that one too. I'm gonna save it. I gotta save them. It's like sand mandalas. I don't want to lose them. All right, here. This is how easy it is. You got your loop. You hit the drum monkey, and then just see what happens. That percussion looks a little crazy. Percussion sounds so good. It's easy to get lost in there because it's just amazing. One more chill trap. Drum Monkey brings it. I just love it. Look at him. He's so cute. He started doing this crazy like King Kong thing recently. When I clicked the button, I was like, I've never seen that before. Let's see what he does. Waka. Let's just see. Waka. He's just throwing it. I did it the other day. I did it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was on like side trance. He did like some. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Side trance. He does like the King Kong. Oh, he didn't do it on that one. I don't understand. That was tight. I'm glad you all got to witness that, because that was dope. All right, let's see. One more. Yeah, so you could just bounce out a bunch of different hi-hat patterns. You can just have like unlimited hi-hat patterns, unlimited kick and snare. hop, modern hip hop. This beat, this plugin is definitely your friend. All right, it's time to get into some lo-fi. Now the lo-fi, sometimes I feel like they try to get a little bit too broken beat, but that is the genre, that is the style, and sometimes it's like just a little off. But and so you kind of, got to shift it back into place, but you'll get to hear. Oh, I'm going to switch up all the sounds here. So these are all Vital Packs. Every sound here is in Vital Packs that I'm offering for free in my download vault. So go cop those for sure. Let's go bass, and then we'll go into lo-fi. Like a 60s vintage bass. We'll change up the pluck into we'll do like the Magic Bells. We gotta change up the pads. Let's do Clear Sky. Whisper. Okay. Heavenly Choir. No, we're gonna do Dust Bunny. That's lo-fi right there. So I got a lo-fi pack and a trap pack. And then the keys, got to change up the key sound. I'm just doing this for your audio pleasure. That's smooth waves. Yeah, I like Seasick. That's pretty sick. Didn't even. All right, and then we gotta change the lead, and we'll do. I love the leads. My lo-fi leads are amazing. They're kind of Stranger Things a little bit. Alright, here we go. About to drop the lo-fi beat. So let's add like a close hat in here and see what happens. Try to get a little swing up in here. Alright, next. No. I think we're at 88 BPM, should be good. Next MIDI pattern. that's workable. That was workable. It was doable. Alright, got some shakers. Let's add some, let's get some toms. Let's get some toms up in here. A little low tom too. So one thing to notice is when you keep adding in new parts, it goes around the other parts that are already there a lot of times. Like it'll just try to fit it in somewhere that makes sense. Like it won't do it like right on top of the other tom. Like it's smarter than that. It is AI, so let's check this one out. Alright, so I like everything except the kick. So if you want to change the kick, you can select the whole pattern. I probably should explain this in the review part a little more. But and then if you just want to change like one section, like this section, then you just highlight that section and then click it and it'll change just that section. Right? And then you could like copy and paste the whole thing by clicking like Command D. Lo-fi. I don't like how the snares are just hitting. You can zoom in by holding up or down by clicking the arrow or clicking the magnifying glass here. You can start your loop in different places with this little thing. Didn't mention that. Just learning here, folks. Just learning. Bear with me. I don't like how that clap was like, or that snare is off. I mean, broken beats are nice when done appropriately, but let's add some swing. I like it. I like this pattern a lot. I probably should have just been bouncing them out, saving them over here as it went along. But I like that one. So I'm going to save it. All right, so time to get into some house beats. sounds one more time just for fun. Let's do some trap special K for the house crowd. I do like the lo-fi bass though for the house. It works. It's chill house. Let's get a cool pad here. And we need a cool lead. Let's maybe do something funky. Something funky. Asphyxia. Alright, now we just need a cool house pluck. I mean, that one's great, but let's do Atari. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go house beat. Let's go 5, 6, 7, 8. I love the open hats. They're open hats. Let's go. I'm saving it, and then I can go back forward. Like this one too. Ooh, it's got the tom roll. That one looks crazy. I don't know how that's gonna work. A little shaker. Oh yeah. Simplify it. That kick has some nice low end. A lot of times with the house, I just fatten up the clap a little. Spread them out. Oh, I love it. I just love it. I gotta save it. House 5. All right, we'll just house 01. We'll just call this house 02. I wish you could have like more folders or something to save everything. I've saved all these different beats. I wish I could kind of have a little bit better browser area in there. It's getting a little overwhelming. That was fire. I really like that beat. All right, couple more house beats. Listen to that. I made this bass. I like that acoustic sound. Let's go. Minimal. It's minimal. Look, it's straight ahead. There's nothing there. It's like straight ahead, basic house beat. So let's get some percussion in there. Oh, amazing. All right. Did we hear that one even? Yeah, we heard that one. All right. Let's do a new one. And got the swing too. And it sounds better with the swing. All right, let's see how far. We're already 40 minutes in, so I think I'm going to call it for now. Stay tuned for part 2. We'll just go through every single genre in here. I'll show you different, all the different genres, from ambient to disco to neo soul, synthwave, trance, big room house, some of the techno, stuff like that. Some genres are better than others, but we're talking unlimited patterns here, folks. So it's really amazing work. It took 12 men, or 12 people, I should say. Sorry, ladies, if you worked on it. Took 12 people a year to program in all the different algorithms to make this work. So a lot of work was put into this, and I just love it. So thank you, Sep from Unison. Thank you, Unison crew. I have so much fun with the Drum Monkey. So thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like, subscribe, check the links below for free downloads and a link to check out Drum Monkey. And you can buy it straight up, or you can subscribe, do a subscription license. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. One love. Peace.